I now recognize Mr. Fallon from Texas for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I also want to recognize that we have the chairman of DOGE Texas, Giovanni Capriglione, is with us today. Ms. Yentl, you are currently I want to get this right, the CEO of the National Council of Nonprofits. Am I right?
Yes, that's right.
And you were former president of the National Low Income Housing Coalition?
Correct.
Okay. In your current job as the CEO of the National Council of Nonprofits, are you familiar with the nonprofit that has been mentioned here up on the dais, the Power Forward Communities?
I am.
You have, okay.
Yep.
And that 5 organizations led the Power Forward, and one of them was were you familiar with Rewiring America?
Yes.
And do you know that Stacey Abrams was their lead counsel?
I believe she was an advisor.
She was.
Yes.
Well, I have it right here. It says that she was, this is from their press release, she was their senior counsel. Okay?
Okay.
Stacey Abrams ran for governor of Georgia. What party? Do you know? Are you aware?
Yes, she's a Democrat.
Democrat, okay. And in 2022, she was also the Democratic candidate for governor of Georgia?
I think that I'm sure it's true if you're saying.
And she worked with, as we just mentioned, Rewiring America in 2023. Power Forward had a balance of, do you know what the balance was in 2023? We mentioned up here earlier. It was
No.
$100. And then, of course, we know in 2020, are you also aware Stacey Abrams campaigned for Joe Biden for president?
If you say so.
Yeah, she's a Democrat. So, Ms. Yentl,
Will the gentleman yield?
no, I don't have enough time. I would. If you
All
want to
right.
give me an
Thank
extra
you, my
minute, I would
friend.
love to.
Okay.
Ms. Yentl, CEO of the National Council of Nonprofits.
Yes.
How much did Joe Biden, his administration, give, Stacey Abrams campaigned for Joe Biden, how much did they give to Power Forward?
So I'm so glad to have a chance to address the
Do you know how much it was?
egregious mischaracterization.
Okay, was it $2 billion?
I don't know the number.
Okay, it was $2
offhand.
billion. Okay, that's quite a bump from a C note to $2 billion. How did the Biden administration justify this gift? Do you know?
So what
How did they give them
happened?
the money?
Thank you. So many of these
Well,
organizations
ma'am, do you know
that
how? I don't have the
received
time.
funding.
Okay, you don't know?
Oh, no, I would love to answer
Okay,
the question.
Was it
May
for
I?
green? No, was it? Well, I'm trying to help you because I don't have enough time. Green energy grants?
May I answer the question, sir?
You got 10 seconds. Could you answer the question? Do you know what it was for?
These were coalitions of long-standing organizations.
Okay, so you're not going to answer the question. It was for green energy grants. Once Stacey Abrams got that money, just so happens that 2 other nonprofits that she founded, Fair Count. Have you ever heard of that one?
So I'm here to
yes, do you
support
know
the
what Fair
work of
Count is or
nonprofit
not?
organizations.
Okay,
and
you
to
don't know.
oppose
no,
efforts
Madam
to
Chair,
target
Madam
organizations.
Chair, I reclaim my time.
With views separate
Madam
from
Chair,
the administration.
please freeze the time. You're here to testify and answer questions, and you will not answer the questions. You don't know what Fair Count is. I asked the question. Do you know or not?
No.
Have you ever heard of it? You've never heard of it. Okay. It's a voter mobilization group for black voters. That does nothing whatsoever to do with green energy. And do you know, just so happens, as a mystery of the universe, it's a coincidence that the president of that organization is a gal named, let's see where her name is. Her name is Janine McClain. Her middle name is Abrams, because that's her maiden name. She's Stacey Abrams' sister. It's a miracle. You want to talk about incestuous. I mean, the Tide Center also was running an organization called Southern Economic Advancement Project. They got money as well, and they fund a lot of Hamas protest groups across the country. So this is incestuous, Madam Chair. It's backdealing, money laundering from nonprofits. Everyone up on this dais supports true charitable nonprofits, not political nonprofits or basically government organizations, because it's funneling money into the pockets of Democratic activists. Nothing more. Case in point, Ms. Yentl, what is your total annual compensation?
I don't see how that's relevant, but if you're interested, it's public information, which is
Well-
evidence of the accountability and transparency that nonprofits adhere to.
Yes, your predecessor made $583,000. I suspect you get something similar.
I do not.
So you don't?
That is
you wanna
not my
share?
salary.
Okay, but
You
that
can
was
look-
what
you
your
can Google
predecessor
it.
was,
It's
because as you
public
said, it's
information.
publicly traded or publicly
Yes.
available information.
Yes.
When you were the president of the, ironically, National Low Income Housing Coalition, what was your annual compensation?
That's not quite right, but would you like to
It was
Would you like me to speak
399,000.
to executive salaries
It was
at
three-
nonprofits?
It was 399,000, was it not?
quite, no.
It was not. That's what it says. You're under oath.
I see that it says that. That was not my salary. Thank you.
Okay, so, all right, well, we'll check that out.
Please
Madam
do.
Chair, I yield back.